Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Jay Ware and welcome to the team. Sorry for the weird inception going on there. So today we're going to be doing some fun stuff here. We're going to be trying to solve the Torture Path Chapter 3 Easter egg. Now, I don't have a PlayStation, so I have not been in the game at all yet. Let me just make sure that the audio, that you guys can hear me correctly. Today we're just going to be trying to solve it. So Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 were both solved. The Easter eggs were both solved, so nothing too big about that. Hello there. There we go. Fixed it. Okay. Dropped a little frames there. Hopefully that fixes itself. Let me go ahead and make sure all other devices that are not required are turned off on the Wi-Fi. Sorry that if you guys are seeing... Let me just get this fixed here. Let me just go ahead and do this. Audio sources. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Let me just make sure that you guys can hear me before we get started here. Once I know that you guys can hear me, we will get started. Today we're just, like I said, we're just going to be chilling, trying to solve this. But yeah, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 were solved. And... so now everybody's working on Chapter 3. I don't know why it says I'm playing Minecraft, but I am not. So don't let that fool you. Okay. Ooh. Once I know that you guys can... Okay, sounds like you guys can hear me all right. So we're going to go ahead and close that out and get right back to it. Let me go ahead and pull my screen back up so that you guys can see what we're doing. Okay, here we go. Let's get to it. Now, so everybody has been stuck. Let me go ahead and pull up Mr. Dalek JD. So this picture right here, this is where everybody's stuck. So the first step that we can kind of figure out is that you go up to the battery inside of what I'm going to call the trap room. So it's kind of the room with the blood altar that you get the main boss fight to go with. And you melee the battery 3 times, and then in round 2 it will activate the battery, and then you go up next to it and it'll activate your kind of vision system. And then you'll be able to, once you melee the battery, you'll be able to interact with this door. Now, as you can see, these little buttons right here, you probably can't see it very well, they have little like symbols that we call runes on. As you can see here, it's a runic alphabet that everybody is believing it to be. Now, everybody's been trying to figure out exactly what runic alphabet this is. Everybody's been thinking Norse, Younger Futhark, a lot of other things. So I decided to look around, and Younger Futhark and Norse, yes, when I was looking at them, they match a lot of these runes correctly, but there were like 3 or 4 that did not match up perfectly. So I did a little bit more digging, and I came up with this idea. I found something. Let me see if I can pull it back up here. So I went into Google and just searched runes, and I came up with... I was actually on a Reddit page, and the guy was mentioning the Tulian rune. I went ahead and searched Tulian alphabet. Let me just show you guys what I did here. And just scroll down, and right here, I believe it was... Yes, it was this webpage. I just was searching, I just decided, just whatever. And you come here, the Tulian alphabet is a Scandian runic. Now, I'm pretty sure this book is completely fake and stuff, but, it's just interesting. So I was like, you know what? Scandian runic with Egyptian symbols thrown in for good measure. Still worshipping Norse gods, Odin, Thor, stuff like that. So I decided, you know what? Let's go ahead. I searched Scandinavian runes. And was just looking, and I came across not just this one, But as I scroll down, I found, where did it go? Right here. This one. I was just scrolling down, I found this one. This one has a whole range. It shows every 3 A's, which means there's 3 symbols for the letter A, 2 for B, 2 for D, etc., as you can see. And there were actually 3 runes that I could not find in any of the Norse scenes that ended up being on the Scandian. And now if I can figure out what ones those were by looking at all my scribble notes here. So there was this one, the U. So I had a question. No, not this one. It was, in fact, this one. This one was very interesting. No, we couldn't really figure it out. It was really interesting that, like, in all the other one, in the Norse one we were looking, there was a rune that looked like it, but never really for sure was it. So this one matches beautifully with it. And it turns out that this one was a letter A. So that was really nice to catch that one. So I was like, okay, that's cool. And then this one, or this, I believe it's this one, but it could also be the J. So NG and J, there was a diamond with a stick coming out of it. So like this one. And it's not anywhere in the Norse or anywhere in the Futhark. And so this one had it, and so that's interesting to see that it is either a NG or a J, which was really cool. But then I decided, you know what? Because this symbol right here is already in there, and that symbol's a J, I decided that this symbol, the diamond with the line, was an NG, just based off of that there was already a J in there. Another one that was hard to find was this upside down F. There wasn't one in any of the Norse. So, looking at this one, we find out that it's an F, which was really good to find. But yeah, those were the 3. So this one, and this one were the 3 that I couldn't find anywhere in the Norse. So then I decided, so I rewrote all the symbols from that door, wrote them all down, scribbled them onto my notepad and stuff, and using this alphabet right here, I decided to try and translate the letters. So the letters that I have based off of this is U. For this, let me just show you. This one I have for this symbol right here, I have for U. Then this P right here with the line coming out of it, that is TH. The normal F, now there's just like a normal F, like a capital F in there, that of course this one doesn't seem to have. This one's a close one, but honestly this is the closest one I could find to the rune on the door, and so I went with A on this one. Then we have the R, like this one on the rune, so I went with R. Then we have this one right, where'd it go? Right, it's with the K's, it's right there. This one. It's hard to find because it looks like a freaking one of those greater or less than signs. So this one, I went with K. Then we have this X, which was, now the X one I found. Now this one, it's a symbol of an X. Now I found it on this one. This one was a symbol of an X that I found that was a G. Now this is also Scandian letters right here. So this was really interesting. But honestly, Scandinavian and Norse kind of go hand in hand. So I think this is what I'm going to go with. I think that the Scandinavian and the Norse, so Tulian, Scandinavian, and Norse all go hand in hand. That you're going to see multiple symbols across both of them that equal the same thing. So that's what I'm going with. So the X is a G. Then if we come back to this original picture that I was using, we have this H right here with the slanted going to the right. That makes an H. Then this symbol, again, now this next symbol I found right here as well. It's like a T, but with a slight angle in this line, in the horizontal line. That makes an N. So then also in this one, we have this straight line that is an I. And then if we come back over to this one, we have, again, like I said, this one that kind of has the the greater and less signs together, that I found to be a J. I decided as a J since this J right here since this J diamond was, since there was already a J, this diamond seemed to be more likely to be this diamond with NG. Then we have this Z-like theme. Now, there's 2 Z-like symbols here. But the Z that looks the same, looks more like the runes on the door, is this symbol. So I went with a Y. Then we have this C type thing, but with a straight line coming here. That is a P. And then we have a normal P right here which I went with W. And then now here's the interesting one. There's kind of a pitchfork looking one, kind of like this symbol here. But this one is also the same as an M. So then I decided to look at this one. There's no real pitchfork looking one that follows that. I mean, yeah, there's this pitchfork, but it doesn't really follow that pitchfork look of the room. So because this one, they're kind of the same, it's either a Z or an M for that symbol. If you guys have any ideas on what it could possibly be, let me know in the comments. Second, now I don't have any donation software up, so if anybody sends me a donation, it will not pop up, so I will not look to set it up. I'm just doing a quick little fun little stream here. I don't care for donations. We're just on the grind here trying to find some information. If you guys have any information, or if you guys have found anything, please go ahead and tweet me at jware14014, and I will be sure to shout it out and get the notification allowing us to move forward and get any ideas. Second, so let's go back to the runes. Then we have this one, like I said earlier, that was an A, then the diamond of NG, then we have a B. Now in the runes, these instead of being curves, they're like sharp edged, but you know, I guess just to distinctly define which letter this was, they went with a curve to be a B. Then we have now this symbol that I'm about to show you using my mouse here isn't on this one. The closest one it has is this one, but that symbol has also been taked. Holy cow, English Jackson. That one has already been taken. So you come over to this one, and the symbol I'm looking for is this one right here. 2 lines, kind of like this one, but it connects to the top rather than the middle. So it's an M. And then we keep on going down to what I have found to be the letter K. You come back to this one, you have all these. Now, looking at this, there's 2 Ks again, because there's kind of this symbol seems to be in there twice. I can't find any other rune anywhere else. Let me look at this one. Okay, so it looks like in the Norse one, there is actually this symbol that I have here, the second symbol that looks like this one, just with a steeper, it basically looks like a mirrored 7. It actually says in the Norse one that it is an L. So let's go with that one. That one, so to make sure that there's not 2 Ks, let's go with that way. That one's an L. Let me hurry and make a note of that on my notes. That's an L. I wish I could show you my notes, guys, because like I am not kidding that these notes are like chicken scratch all over the place. I have like paper spread out, a whole notebook I've been writing in for this Easter egg. It's pretty cool. Like if you guys are as hardcore as me, you would be doing the same thing. If you watch a lot of like Mr. Dalek JD or Noah J456, shout out to them, I guess. You would see the exact same things. Real quick drink there. So let's continue. The next one that I found, again, let me get back to it, is again on this one. It's this 2 lines with it being in the middle. That was a D. So now if we look at all those, and then we have our upside down F again, which is right here for an F. So now that we know all those letters, let me go ahead and pull up a Word document. This Word document does not matter. That is just all the spawn points for the body parts in chapter 1. So let me go ahead and minimize that, and let's pull this up. So now if we use the runes, the translated letters that we have here, going in no particular order of which the door and in relation to which they are, let's go ahead and go U, T, H, A, R, K, G, H, N, I, J, Y, P, W, Z, or M, A, G, B. You know what? There's 2 M's, so I'm gonna bet. Let's just go this way and just do it this way. This is actually just a Z. That makes sense now. That's actually really good right there. That actually helps. I forgot to double check that. See, we're learning new things as we go. Again, if you guys have any ideas of what you have found, go ahead and tweet me at jware014 on my Twitter. The link is not in the description. Let me go ahead and see if I can update that in just a second here. let's continue with writing all these down. So then B, we have M, and then we have L, D, and F. So let me go ahead and do this with the paragraph here. Make it so, can I make multiple columns? If so, how do I do that? Right there. 2 columns. Apparently it still is that way. Okay, let's zoom out here. Find the right zoom to where we can still see all the pages. Okay, so here's all the letters that if we go by the translations that we have found between the Norse, Scandinavian, and Tulian. So where Norse is kind of Scandinavian, and it's all because of the Norse gods. Tulian and Scandinavian. Let me just double check my history. I believe that is Scandinavia, which let me just double check my history, guys, to make sure that I'm doing this correctly. What country, not county, what country go ahead and do that. Let's see, do I have any unfriendly, and okay, we're good. What country worshipped the Norse gods? Make sure that Old Norse religion, Iceland is Scandinavian right there. Do Scandinavian people still worship Odin? Odin. Wow, jeez, you think I watch enough Marvel and Thor to know how to pronounce words? Anyway, so Scandinavian, all the same. Okay, so let's pull this back up here. Right. So I'm gonna say we're pretty close. I honestly think that it's a good bet that what we've got here is that it is in fact all the letters right here mixed between the Norse runes, the Scandinavian runes, and Tulian and Scandinavian are the same. So we're just gonna call it Tulian or Scandinavian, whichever one you feel. But either way, this is what our best bet is. So now another thing that we have found, not necessarily found, that we're speculating, is that because of the system that you can click these runes 8 times. You can click them in any order, multiple times. You get 8 of them. And then you get kind of this reset sound, which I think is interesting. So everyone is kind of believing that this is an 8-letter word. So it's kind of hard to... So let's go ahead. Now, a lot of streamers were streaming really early this morning. I was watching. I have been up for probably close to 24 hours now just searching for all this stuff, you know. There's no such thing. I just bought a whole lot of Mountain Dew, not sponsored in any way. But I bought 4 12-packs of soda, like Mountain Dew, I think root beer, cream soda, and Pepsi that I bought. Not sponsored in any way, just to let you guys know. And I have been up for like 24 hours. I've got Subway sandwiches, you know, all in the grind. Basically, what I do during these is I don't live stream any of these. Ooh, new notification on Twitter. What do we have here? Just a new... Okay, nothing. Just some interesting ninja stuff. Okay. So, what were we going to search here? What were we going to search, guys? Can you remind me what we were going to search? Because I cannot remember what we were searching. Oh yeah, this is what we were going to search. What words can be made with... Okay. Enter up to 12 letters. Well, we have 21 of them, so can't use that. Let's try again. From these letters, let's try this one. Now, this is going to be really interesting, though, because this is Norse and we have a technically a letter, quote unquote, with 2 letters in it, TH and NG, and we already have an N in there and already a G. Will it work? I don't think it will work that way. I don't think we can do it that way. So, you know, I'm just going to close this out to make sure that you guys don't see anything personal there. Jeez, word length fixed to 8 letters. Okay. Jeez. Yeah, cool. Okay. Let's go ahead and go Norse word unscrambler. I don't know. Unscramble Viking. Okay. Again. Same thing that I didn't care. Again. I don't care about that stupid website. Word unscramble. Okay. Anyway, so Norse. It's all the same thing. So let's go ahead and do that. Norse words. If you guys are enjoying so far, let me hurry and get this quick pull up here. Go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the channel. You know what? Let's just do this. This will make it so much easier to deal with. How are we doing? We've dropped a few frames. Is the stream still doing okay, guys? If so, let me know. If not, please let me know. And I can try to fix it by lowering things. Let me go ahead and do this, though. 1 second. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I'm just making sure that I gotta pull up the chat somehow else, just because I. Oh my goodness! I hear myself. It scares me. Chat, please. Okay, still nothing in the chat so far. Let's keep going. Okay, continuing on with what we left off at. Okay. Old Norse words. Now, just because we are not on a time limit to figure things out, we do not need to worry too much about how long it takes here. So let's take a look here. We're looking for 8-letter words here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No. Nothing there. Nope, nope, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6. 3, 6, 7. 3, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, more drop frames. Hold on, guys. Oh, geez. Let me go ahead and do this, guys, real quick. Let me just make sure that I'm getting everything set up good here. Still dropping frames. Your stream recording was limited by performance or affected by network issues. Wow. Nice. Yeah, okay. It's for some reason saying I'm dropping frames, but I'm really not. Hold on, guys. I just want to make sure that you guys... Ooh. There we go. Let's try that. Slow that down a bit here. Okay. Now, Twitter's got a new notification here. It's just retweeting and stuff, just catching up on things. Okay, let's bring the stream back up so you guys can see. In fact, let me hurry and Let's see, source, screen capture. I want you guys to just see this. Oh my gosh, I hate when this happens. Set up right there. Can you go bigger, please? 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 Please fix yourself. Hold on, guys. Width. Height is at its max. Oh, geez, wrong way. Wrong thing right there. And all I want for Christmas. There we go. Which one is this one? What's the difference between the two? There we go. Okay. There, now that that's fixed, let's get back to what we're doing. Okay. Norse words. Okay, where did we leave off using these letters? Here we go. 3, 6, 7, 8. Quarrel means lamb above 1 year. I don't think that's it, just because it's talking about a lamb. I mean, you know what? Let's just write down. Go ahead. No, wrong button. Let's just go ahead and write all that we can find that have 3, 6, 7, 3, 6, 7. Bequerel means lamb above. Oh my gosh, above 1 year. I can't see. We're gonna go ahead and zoom in here, guys. You don't need to see the letters right now. We're just looking here for anything at the moment. BDR. Now, if I'm pronouncing these wrongs for anybody from Scandinavia, I mean Iceland, not Scandinavia. Gosh, I'm having issues. Iceland or anybody that knows how to speak this, please make fun of me. You can try to teach me how to speak correctly, but in this short stream, I doubt we're going to be able to do that. So, Brulin, 3, 6, 7, Bragg, Brandt, Breyer, Breyer, Brew, Bruman, Bouquet, Bouquet, Boo by Boof, Bure, Burin, Con, Carling. 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 9, 9. Too long. Katui. Sounds like Ratatouille. 3, 6, 9 again. Too long. That's definitely too long. Kokirin, 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's write it down. It may not be the right one, but oh well. Kokirin, which is a hay heap which is let dry in a field. Okay, nice to know. Crab, croc, crocky. I do not sound Australian in any shape of the form. Degrier, 3, 6, 7. Doke, dog, dosh. You are a douche. Drog, drawn, dranet, droll, eb, ekale, Ecanchown? Ecanchown? 3, 6, 9. Too long anyway. Good, I didn't want to write that one down either way. I don't want to try and pronounce that anymore. Let's keep going. Aiguilère, e.g. 3, 6, 9. What about Gruyère? 3, 6, 7, 8. That one fits, though. Gruyère, which is to slide. Eling, 3, 6, 7. Ooh, close. Elinguère, 3, 6, 8. There we go. Elinguère. I don't think most of these words have anything to do with like Norse gods taking over zombies and stuff, but you know, it's better to be safe than sorry, because then we can take these words and compare them to our letters and words, our letters here, our translations, and then start eliminating words that way. 3, 6, 7, Barney. To make a woman pregnant. Guys, we're going to be turning this into a make fun of language and definitions, because honestly, if I walk down the street and found this really cute girl, I'm not going to use hot because that is demeaning to most girls, at least as far as girls see, and I do not want to be demeaning. If I see this really beautiful girl and I just walk around, hey, I want Barney you. If they have no idea what that means, then yes, that is hilarious. But most people do know. Well, probably not. If I were in Iceland, yes, I'd be fucked at that point. So 3, 6, 7. Okay, enfutuner. Come here, enfutuner. To fasten the cows to prevent them from eating the apples in the apple trees. Well, why the fuck do you not want them to eat the apples? I mean, apple trees, as far as I know, are relatively tall, and so chances, unless they're new trees, but so why do you need to fasten the cows to prevent them from eating the apples? Chances are the apples have hit the ground when they're eating them. Why do you need to fasten them? Someone from Iceland, please explain this to me. Please, I would like to know. That's too long anyway. Equiper, to equip. Nice. Ooh, 3, 6, 7. That's a nice one though. Equip, like equip the sword or something. Like that's a nice one. But 7, dang it, that sucks. Escape, escapre, esnek, esnek. I have no idea what I'm doing with my life. 3, 6, 7. 3, 6, 7, 3, 6. All these. Ooh, 3, 6, 8. Esterman. Whoa. Hello. 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 Wait. Hold on. There's no E. There's no E, is there? No. Why is there? Makes no sense. So, where was that? What was I looking? Oh, Esterman. Esterman. Pilot / steersman. Steersman. A steersman. He's in charge of steering the wheel. Interesting. I like it. I like it. I like it. Dude, Iceland is a freaking awesome language. I want to learn this. Estalingua. Estaling. Chain which is bound with the anchor. Ooh. Chain. Anchor. I mean, interesting. 3, 6, 9. Too long. 3, 6, 5, 7, 3, 6, 8. Itambre. Itambre. I'm gonna guess it goes along with etalong as well because it's a knot. A steersman is also known as a knot, so we're gonna put it as steersman. Simple. Keep it simple. Sweet. Etigo. Italk, etrave, etwe. A! A! I see A! I see an A! It means an island, in case you're not seeing. It means an A! I can see an A! Stranded out at sea, up in the crow's nest. A-ho! I don't know what I'm doing. I hope you guys are enjoying this. as much as I am. Fleet, Fleek, 367, 368. Floner. Floner. To get angry. So that's interesting because that would go nice. That would go nice. Fluet and Fluet. Weathercock. Is that like a chicken, like a vein, like one of those weather vanes? Like, I'm from America, so I do not do this. It's like one of those weather vanes that like tell you what direction the wind is blowing. Is that what it is? Because technically they're chickens, and another word for chicken is cock. Unless you guys use dicks as your freaking weather vanes over there. 369, 367. Doesn't work anyway. Floundre. Are we looking for, Wait! It's a fish? Oh my god, did they just flounder? Did they really do that? Did Disney really do that with flounder? Seriously? That's actually pretty cool. Fish. Basically, if that is how they did it, then they basically just called Flounder from The Little Mermaid Fish. His name is Fish. Jeez. 3, 6, 8. Ooh, furroles. I'll tell you one thing, I don't want fur on my rolls. Furroles. Will of the Wisp. Since Will of the Wisp means that. Gade, Grade, Gales, Galataire. That's a freaking awesome name. Freaking awesome word. 3, 6, 7. Yes, it is one. I like it. Galataire. To shiver with cold. Gardin, Gare, Gate. Interesting. Gapalaire. It's way too long. Genote, Gurnote. 3, 6, 7, 8. That one works though. Gurnote. Little plant. Hold on, quick little Twitter update here. What do we have here? PSD underwear. Dude, Ninja, you're having some serious issues right now. I like watching Ninja. Don't get me wrong. Ninja's freaking awesome at Fortnite. I like watching him. Just underwear? Okay. Naker. 3, 6, 8. Works. Gnaquare. To bite. Goblin. Goblin. 3, 6, 8. It works. That actually, I mean, consider we haven't seen Goblin. Imaginary being which is able to frighten. You know what? I'm just going to say this. Goblin. Simple. Simple, yet explanatory. 3, 6, 7. Greer, Greot. 3, 6, 8. Greot means to hook. Hook to... Hurry and get that out of the way here. Hook to hitch up. I know that's already been seen, and everybody's going to pause just to see it. Please do not invade other people's privacies based off of YouTube. Okay, that's not nice. Shouldn't be done ever. I'm letting you guys see my Twitter, which is fine. Go ahead, because I basically just follow a lot of video games and stuff. Twitter is my full gaming system and everything there. Facebook and Instagram are my private systems. So please do not go following people on that. Please stay away from them. Be nice. Be nice to everybody. You wouldn't want random people stalking you, trying to figure out your life. So don't do it to others. I mean, as far as I know, you don't want it. Gonchair. Guon chair. Guon chair over there. Definitely too long. Gwinnett. Bad life woman. Are you guys saying that lesbians are bad life women? Sad. That's what you're saying. 3, 368. It works. It works, so I have to put it in there. I have to put it in our word bank. I have to put it in our word bank just because it fits. But you know, so we're gonna say bad life woman. I'm not gonna put lesbian in there because they do not go in hand in hand. Not all lesbians are bad. Not all gays are bad. Not all straight people are bad. There are bad people in this world, but just because of what this says or what your sexuality is does not mean you're a bad person. Moving on. Staying away from public events. Please do not get into a public fight down in the chat or anywhere else. Please. You have your opinions. Leave it to yourselves. Guido 369. Perfect. 367. 368. It works. Guindio. Little capstan with a horizontal axis. Axis is one of those words that are just like interesting. 367. Ha! Little shark. Ha! I mean, I'm pretty sure that little triangle above the word means something, but ha! It's a ha. Why are you laughing at that? It's a shark. It's not something. But I am telling you, there's a ha down there. That is a shark. I can just imagine that actually being a... There's a fucking shark down there, and you're just laughing at it? No, I'm telling you. There's a ha down there. I'm literally just saying what you just said. I'm having so much fun doing this, guys. Again, if you guys are enjoying so far the little hunt, please go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. It will help me out. It will let me know you guys want to see more. I wish I had a PlayStation so that instead of just looking around the internet for things, we could be out there in the hunt trying to find little things hidden throughout the map. That's the one thing I absolutely hate about this is I can't be out in the hunt with you with that. I can't be hunting it. I can't see anything that you guys want to see. It is completely... I can't go in and say, hey, do these runes have any hints throughout the map? Nope, can't do that. So, Hog, Red Bay of Hawthorne, and Open Meadow. They're the exact same fucking word. I mean, yes, this makes it say two different things, but it's the same word. They can't be two things at once. Haler, Hamer, 367, to row to move back. Hanaquer, 369. Hangar. It's a warehouse. Interesting. Harus. Old horse or old mare. 368. It works. Haraus. Old horse. Old horse. Harpair. 367. 367 to grab. Hati Habener 3678. That one works as well. Hobbainer to fix with cables. Habanet 367. Havataco. Please tell me that I pronounced that right. Havataco, little octopus. Havataco. Havataco. Like literally, can you imagine if that's how it's pronounced? You have a little octopus like in one of those SeaWorld like areas, and you're playing with you have a taco, and you're like, Havataco. That'd be so freaking fun. I would make that pun all the time. Havet. Fantastic animal who attracts children in the bottom of the waters. That does not sound fun at all. Have you never played Subnautica? There's not a fucking animal down there in the bottom of the waters that's going to get me to come down there and say, hi, how are you? You're fantastic. I want to swim down to my death. 3-6. Dude, one of my friends that I play with on Xbox, he played a lot of Subnautica, and dude, he has PTSD of water, like bad. Like whenever we're playing a video game that you have like to swim in or something, he freaks out. It's weird. Don't tell him I said that. E6, home on the range. If I sound ridiculous, and so do you. Hovelin. Hauvelin. Spider crab. Hovland. 3, 6, 9, too long. Hublat. Hublat! Porthole. Hus. Hus. Etog. 3, 6, 7, 8. That one works. Again. Steersmaster. If I'm saying, like, I'm just assuming not goes with Steersmaster since earlier it said Steersmaster quote in parentheses not. So I'm gonna say that it's the same thing no matter what. 3, 6, 7, 8. Jingane. Let me capitalize that. Jingane. Askew. Log. Log is what you get when you have slow internet. 3, 6, 7. Leaken. Lieben, Liao, Ling. Lingui. It's a kind of fish. 3, 6, 7, 8. There's one there. Marsuin means porpoise. Don't know what porpoise means either. 3, 6, 7, 3, 6, 7, 8. Melgrix. Grass which grows on sand dunes. I didn't know grass could grow on sand dunes. That's interesting. Melmerk. Miel. Minchi mukre muk. Muler nakter. Holy freaking heck, that's a long one. 3, 6, that's like 10 letters right there, so I'm good there. To have one's teeth chattering. 3, 6, 7, 3, 6. Ralingwe. 3, 6, 7, 8. That one got. Forgot I need to do this. Ralingwe means rope which reinforce says the sail edges. Interesting. Rock. Rock hair. Rockheelan. 3, 6, 9, 10. Wait, 3, 6, 9. Res require. 3, 6, 7. So far, nothing there. 3, 6, 7, 3, 6, 9, 10. Rogue, roke. Rogue is fish eggs. I've gone rogue. Honey, I'm gonna go rogue. I'm gonna go get rogue for a minute. Real quick. Be right back. Honey, I'm gonna go rogue. She has no idea what it is. And it's a good thing I don't actually have a honey. 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 7. 3, 6, 8. That one has a correct one. Talpute. Fish which is found in puddles. Puddlefish. Tanguere. 3, 6, 7. To pitch. 3, 6, 7, 8. Tongoon. Kind of seaweed. Seaweed. Again, if you guys have any ideas on what could possibly be going on, please feel free. Okay, new stuff. If you guys really want to hurry, let's take a look at this quick gift by Fortnite. If you guys are interested in the new weapon that just came out, it's dual pistols. There you go. You saw it. Does a lot of damage. Freaking fun to use. Good luck. Have fun with that. But right back into the grind. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. So here's the thing. Here's the one thing that bothers me. Quick little rant. I like Dalek, okay? Really fun. Someone posts just like the Revelations door, maybe it doesn't mean something, and then it's interactable. He replies to them. But then a guy, so he's given an idea, okay? Like, and like, so like everyone's given ideas. 2 S's are 1 rune. That actually makes sense. Holy frickin' heck. So if you want to write out a phrase into the Elder runes before you even worry about the runes themselves, you'll need to fix up your text to explain it with English characters. Let's take the tongue twister. Plutarch has no sound. What we'd be left with would be... Interesting. Interesting. But anyway, like, look, so then here's this guy that found the exact same picture I did. Exact same picture. But anyway, so then I tweet him out right here. I reply there saying that I tweeted him, which if we scroll down any further, I believe. So this is the runes that I found earlier that made me think Tulian right here with these exact things, just slightly designed a little bit better. Then you come down a little, was it further? No. How much further was it? There's those. Okay. I also tweeted, so yeah, anyway, I tweeted out these pictures, you know, hey, I may have found something right here. I found something, you know, hey, here's the full Tulian Scandinavian runes. Like, I tweet something out an hour ago. No response, but oh well. Back, okay, quick little thing, cool. Someone else says something, I get no him. Okay, Tangoin is where we left off, right here. Okay, back to what we were doing, no more. We're good on our rage moments. Tundre, Torv, Tot, Twer, Torp, Triboard, ooh, 3, 6, 7, nope. Triboard, Tribune, Vag, Vamok, 3, 6, 7, 3, 6, 7, 8. That one's definitely going to have it. Veronge. On a boat. Oh. Two-component piece on a boat. I'm going to put, because I'm not going to type the entire thing out. 3, 6, 7, 8. That one's also going to have it. Velingue is kind of seaweed. Vendink. Whiteboard, Videco. Get Bioware 3, 6, 7, 8. That one's going to have it. Firelight. Weathercock. Sounds so weird, but oh well. Words for which there's old Danish, old Swedish. Oh, that's what that means. Okay. Oh. Nautical term. Oh. Okay. Let's get back to this now. Okay, now that we have a set of words here, we're going to go ahead and use these words, these letters that we have, and decipher them. Now, remember, this TH and NG is interesting. I don't know how it's worded used in the Norse. I don't know if you see it that way. Like for example, let's just say this Gnaquir here was the other way. NG was before. Would that be considered one letter or 2 letters? Like, I do not know. But anyway, let's go ahead and use it. If we do not see any of these in this, like I'm going to say that TH has to be next to each other for it to work. Same with NG has to be right next to each other in the specific order that it has in order for it to count. So, since we do not have any E's in here, I'm going to go ahead and delete you. Delete you. We're going to get rid of a whole bunch of words here since they're... oh, whoa, hold there, look, we're gonna come all the way down. Not cream. I think all these have an E in it. Do they all have E's? Nope, not that one. Get rid of it. That one has an E right there. That one has an E. That one has an E. The next one does not. Wrong has one. Okay, so we're out of all those words, we're down to 2. That was quick. Okay, how about an A? We've got an A. R, correct. TH, we do not have THs, but that does not mean that we can't use them. As long as it has one of these letters in it, they can work. R works. K, none of these have a K, but it's okay. It's as long as we have a letter that in here that works. G has a G. H doesn't have an H. N, I, J, Y, P. See here, so we know E isn't in any of these letters, so these words will work. But the only issue is porpoise and kind of seaweed. I don't think it will work. Like, I just don't think those words will work just because they just don't seem it. Now, that was interesting what we read, that Barbarossa. So here's how you spell Barbarossa. So Barbarossa is spelled like that. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 letters. But according to that, you can only use the runes once. According to the language, you only use it once. So 1 S. I mean, there's no S here, so I don't think Barbarossa would work because there's no S in the language. So I don't think Barbarossa would work either. Sword won't work. Geistkraft won't work because there's no E. You know, there's just a lot of things that are just pointing to some very interesting stuff. Let's go ahead and refresh this since I've got Zombies World Championships. If you guys want to get in there, go ahead. Don't worry about that. So yeah, so far nothing there. Let's go ahead and go on over to Reddit, shall we? See if Reddit has anything here. Let's go ahead and full screen this and get right into it. Reddit, 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 Reddit. Let's go ahead and the tortured path. Arcade Zombies. Here we go. So this is a good one right here. Welcome to the Arcade Zombies weekday, up for June 25th through June 29th. Please use this thread and our Discord server to find people to play with. Do not make a new thread on looking for people to play with. So, the Tortured Path, here we go. Can't complain about replayability if you can't play the maps. Funny. Okay, so yeah, again, here's all the head and leg areas that you can find in Chapter 1. If you guys need to, go ahead. Okay, go ahead and pause the video. Pause right now. Get a quick screen capture of that, or write it down. The fish in a bucket step is evil. Yeah, in Chapter 2, that is freaking evil. So at the end, at the very last step in Chapter 2, before you get the pommels, is there's a fish, a floating fish, and then there's a bucket. It goes into the bucket, and the buckets, there's like 3 buckets, and like there's 3 steps each round. You get more buckets, and the buckets like move around and get yourself confused. And you have to shoot the bucket with the fish in it. The first two rounds easy. Third, freaking ridiculous. Okay, a lot of complaints about it. Yeah, if you didn't see his tweet the other day, he said if you guys wanted something easy, go play something else. It was a specific game. Okay. Here we go. I mean, we could join the Discord server, figure something out. Do extra helping hands. Okay. Into the storm. Let's go past all this stuff across the depths. Beneath the ice. So nobody has really found anything. Pack-a-Punch. Here's that challenges that you can... They found one challenge. Wave. The chances of... These are the possible waves you can get in here. Guardian boss fight. But now here's some leads. Let's go ahead and discuss some of these. In Beneath the Ice, melee and an Uber Schnell in the center chamber 3 times will produce an on-screen effect, increasing your field of view and emitting red Geistkraft from the edges of the screen. While in this mode, you will be able to find and shoot Klaus by listening for him randomly around the map. You may only activate this mode every other round. That is interesting. I mean, considering we already found that, that's kind of how it activates the Uber. That's how you can... That you can't interact with the door until you do this, as it says in the second one, which you already know. So then, in Beneath the Eyes, 4 stone statues can be found near the ceiling of the center chamber. One of the 4 statues has an egg-like object located in its mouth. That is actually really interesting. Very interesting, to be exact. I did not notice this in any of it. Then again, I haven't been able to get in there and play, so I'm at the mercy of whatever other people are looking at. But that's really interesting that there's an egg-like object located in its mouth. I mean, that's something to take a look at that I would love to look at in a more detailed perspective, considering that, who knows, if this is very unique and only one of the statues has this egg-like object, then it could be something that you shoot. It could be like in the first in chapter 1, Into the Storm, where you shoot that recording out from above the gramophone, and then you pick it up and it's a audio file. I wonder if that one could be the same thing. Hold on, real quick update on Twitter. Anybody have a new tweet for me? Some men just want to watch the world hap. Old Jeremy Dooley. I like him. It's funny. The shoot clause tip needs to be changed because you can go get the battery / vision multiple times in a round. Very true. That is also proven, as seen in Rad Austin. Yep. Very true. Once it's activated in the second round, you can go back over and over. So you can just save a zombie and keep searching all over. Is the zombie soul step in the storm timed or bugged? And hit him, so he was on the floor, ran to the Pap soul box and did that. Pap my gun. Okay, so this guy, you have to get a soul. You have to get a couple souls in after he falls in order. Yeah. So when he falls, so if you do this right, you get him. You can get him actually started at round 3. You can actually get him to fall off at the end of round 2 so that you have him for round 3. In round 3, you have to get him with a couple souls before, so that in round 4 he'll get up and walk, and then you have to protect him. Yeah, you have to protect him. Three, 6. That is actually very smart, Redbeard. The only issue is you can't use an E. So, if I had a picture of the door, let me go back to Dalek. Hold on, guys. Let me go back to Dalek's thing here. Search for Mr. Dalek JD. So, if we look at this picture, we have 3 little circles up here. This one right here, this red circle, has an M in it. Now, the symbols then translate that to be an E. So, that's interesting. But the only problem is you can't use this rune. You can't click this rune. All these runes down here, these 21 runes, you can click and interact with. But this one you cannot. These other 2 don't have runes on it. They're kind of scraped off and stuff from wear and tear, so you cannot access them. So all 3 of these are not buttons. You cannot use them. So that's smart that Redbeard could be the right answer because it does fit the 8-letter restriction. But the fact of the matter that you can't use an E feels like it's been bunked. Any progress on Beneath the Ice? No. Has anyone tried Barbarossa yet? No one. It doesn't fit. Password must be 8 letters. Plus, yeah, that's true. No S anyway. I found an objective wave in the storm, and that is defend the bomber until it reaches destination. Yep. 2 of the character challenges are completing the first 2 maps with no perks. Bubble Buster challenge is wrong. It's defeating the Brenner under a minute. That is very true. Yep, that is very true. How do you get the 3rd challenge from Chapter 2 across the depths? Don't know. Wait, so you cannot go high rounds on the... No. It is presumed after you beat the Easter egg, you will unlock the maps in the standard survival mode where high rounds... That's interesting. I mean, considering that it is its own game type, and if you go into the Tortured Path game type, you only have these set rounds, but it's also question marked out in the original Zombies mode. So it's that actually makes sense. Yeah, you have to, but yeah, it's presumed after you beat the Easter eggs. It's kind of like with Groston House. You had access to it, but you could not play it on a public match or with your friends until they had beaten the final Easter egg on casual. Where you have to kill zombies before the Gecko zombies from the Shadow Throne. Kill too much zombies. Yep, got that one. Beneath the Ice and across the depths when challenge is not opening supply drops. Yep. All 3 in a row. Well, like, do these Easter eggs work separately? They work separately in a sense, but they all work together in the story. I think it would be really interesting that after you beat these, the like each map gets combined together into one big, like you get to do high rounds with it, but then like you can do the Easter eggs within those little rounds. That would be pretty cool. And then that way you can do this a lot differently. Like there's bigger Easter eggs to them that were hidden. Like that would be really cool. Like, you know, it's really good. Okay, everybody's just talking about Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 because nothing on Chapter 3 has been found yet. So let's go ahead and keep on. Let's go ahead and come back this way. There's been nothing else so far. Post Discord. I do have a Discord. I'm already in Discord. Okay. 1 second, guys. Let me go ahead and blink this out so I can get signed up on, so I can get logged in on Discord. Just so that you guys can't see my passwords and stuff and protects my information. Okay, rules already have. Okay, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Okay, let's go to zombies. Here we go. Chapter 2, you can't do solo. Yes, you can. You can solo both these. Although solo in Chapter 1 is really fucking irritating. Oh, my bad, guys. I forgot to pull it back up. Here's the Discord. Here we go. Here we go. Right here. Here we go. Yeah, like for sure. This guy, memes in that for sure. Like one of those steps seems like a pain in the ass to do. It doesn't look like there's, okay, there is some voice channels there. Should we join in the voice channels? Meme some people. Okay. Let's go ahead and hop in this Discord here, the general one. Holy cow, marked as read. I have new mentions going down. Stream notifications, video uploads. Okay. Cool. See all those. I see all those. Nothing there. Okay. Let's see here. Do we have... Is he playing IX? He's playing 9? Okay. Okay, so that doesn't have anything. Let's go ahead and come on back this way. Okay. So yeah, nothing has been found. And so as far as I'm going to go with the idea that we have found, that we have translated the runes. I'm going to go as far as to say that. Now what happens with that, I do not know how it's going to work. I cannot say whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong. Just using what has been found by everybody else. I'm just going to go with what's been found with everybody else. Like the idea of it being, what's it called? My mind just went blank. Hold on. Pull it back up. So the idea of it being like Norse or younger Futhark, that makes sense. And I kind of put those two together along with the idea of it being Scandinavian. They all kind of have similar. A lot of the, like when here looking at my notes here, a lot of these symbols have the exact same letter attached to them. And it just makes sense that they go hand in hand, that they're all together, since Scandinavia and Norse is the same thing, since they're both in Iceland. So honestly, I'm going to go with that it's the exact same thing. But nothing too much has been found beyond that. The idea of this door, nobody's found the password yet. I'm pretty sure that's somewhere in the map because, like, let's take a look. Chapter 1, you didn't have any. In all the other maps, in all the other Easter eggs, you've had hints. This is different. So we have to take everything that we've learned from the other three maps and throw it out the window. Those 3 maps don't count anymore. They have that. It's completely different. The story has changed. The idea has changed. If we look at it this way, so in chapter 1, you had no hints to picking up body parts. You just went over them, held what your interaction button, you picked it up, no sound, you just saw it disappear, so you knew you picked something up. Then, you know, shoot the cloth, it drops into the river, you pick up that river thing and move on from there. No hints. The gramophone thing, everybody thought that had something to do with it, but it ended up just being an audio file. That actually might be something that we need to look into. The audio files and the files that you find might have something informative. It might be wise to start doing an audio file hunt on the maps, on those 3 maps, because they might have information on the runes. It's actually interesting. Might be something to look into for those of you that have PlayStation. Oh, and I may just send that tweet or information out to the to the players that have it. But if we look at it this way, Chapter 1 didn't have any hints as to what you did next. You didn't even know that you placed the zombie on it and lifted up. The only hint you had was follow it. The zombies attacked it. You knew to protect it. That's really all you had. Soul, when the electricity comes, sucking it in, you know that it's a soul chest. But beyond that, there's no hints as to what to do. Chapter 2, the flying fish, following the flying fish, you know, that idea. But beyond that, there's like each map has had no hints in what you to do, in what you're supposed to do. All you know is that what you do know is that you spawn and you have 10 rounds. On round 3, 6, and 9, you get objective rounds that you have to complete within a time limit. Otherwise, you fail and have to exit out of the map and start back over and go back into it. Round 10 is a boss fight, done within a time limit. Round 11 is escape, is survive inside this zone for a certain amount of time. So which means you have round 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8 to actually do steps. And each map has not had any hints as to what you're doing next. Let's go ahead and look at some of the... No, I don't want to reply. Let's just go ahead and look at some of these replies. See if we got anything else in there. Okay, let's go. That was really interesting. The only problem is that there's no S in the runes. Like, is there even an S? Yeah, there is an S letter in there, but none of them, there's no rune symbol that matches S. So I just don't think that S is the correct answer. Runes again. So, Joy, Hail, Need, Ice. God knows the rest. Maybe multiple alphabets to confuse the situation. It's possible. I mean, like I said, the Norse and Scandinavian runes all match up together. It says football's coming home. Nope. If it's a rune related to Norse mythology, ask my man Atreus. He's a beast at this. Okay. Said already, but a big Norse word that's 8 letters is Niflheim. World of the ice and that of the dead, also known as hell. That actually makes sense. Niflheim is the world of ice and that of the dead. The only problem is no E. You cannot use an E. So that, again, like I said, all these are really good. All of these are really good ideas. Like, yeah, really good. Vanaheim, home of the Vanir, meaning tribe of the gods. Yes, all of these are really good. The only problem is you can't use an E. E is not a thing. Have you tried putting a mirror in the middle of the symbols? There's an old puzzle that used similar. That is very true. There was an old picture that had those. 33, 88, looks like an 8, 66, 88, 55. Really good idea right there. Translates to Redbeard. It's very true. The only problem, no E's. Headbutt it. Maybe that will work. Yep, good call. So at the top, middle one has the symbols around it. Try pressing them. You can't press those symbols at the top. You can't press the symbols at the top. You know what the problem is? You gotta set it to M for mini when it should be set to W for wumbo. Nice. It's Klaus. Again, no S. K-L-A-U is a letter though. Or letters, but you can't use S's. Any ideas, guys? Come on, give me some ideas. I need some help here. Any ideas from you guys? Maybe knock a few times and see who's there. Good one. That is Norse mythology. Partly you can Google the Old Norse runic symbols and the letters. Yeah, we know that. And the problem is we gotta now use words. We know. I'm pretty sure we all I'm pretty sure at this point we know what language it is. I'm pretty sure we know it's Norse / Futhark / Scandinavian. All the same. I'm pretty sure we know that. It's the fact of the matter that now we need to find words to this. And honestly, you can't just use any, like, it's an idea to use, like, just search all of the Norse language. Kind of what we did. We just got some random, like, some words in there and went through it. But considering that, you also want to look for a word that has a zombie's feeling to it. Like, it talks about something like sword, Barbarossa, straw, Geistkraft, you know, stuff like that. You want to look at that as well. Look into Operation High Jump, where the Nazis went to Antarctica. Nazis went that far south? They actually went to Antarctica? I don't remember that. Operation, hold on. Let's go ahead and look into that. That's actually interesting. Go ahead and pull my... I'm leaning back in my chair. I don't want to sit up, so we're going to pull this back here. We're going to pull my keyboard all the way back here. Operation High Jump. Operation High Jump, officially titled the United States Navy Antarctic Development Program. Okay, that's Wikipedia. I don't care. Wikipedia may not be the best source to go to, but we're not writing an English paper, so I don't care. Was the United States Navy operation organized by Rear Admiral Richard E. Byrd, officer in charge, Task Force 68. The USN Commanding Officer Task Force. Operation High Jump commenced the 26th of August 1946 and ended in late February of 1947. Task Force 68 included 4,700 men, 13 ships, and 33 aircraft. The primary mission was to establish the Antarctic Research Base, Little America 4. Training personnel and testing equipment in frigid conditions. Consolidating and extending the U.S.'s sovereignty over the largest practicable area of the Antarctic continent. Publicly denied as a goal even before the expedition ended. Determining the feasibility of establishing, maintaining, and utilizing bases in the Antarctic and investigating possible base sites, developing techniques for establishing, maintaining, and utilizing air bases on ice with particular attention to later applicability of such techniques to operations in interior Greenland where conditions are comparable to those in the Antarctic. Interesting. Amplifying existing stores of knowledge. Okay, electromagnetic, we've seen that before. Wait. I think electromagnetic we've seen before in the game. There was a timeline for that. Ships reached December 12th. There's human losses. Like, there's just not enough information here. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Good idea. I just don't think it's going to work. These are Norse. Seeing these in God of War, so don't know. God of War! Crossover event, guys! Just put in C. Dayton. I've literally seen some of these symbols in the new God of War. Very true. Okay. Maybe the 3 circles being colored differently is a clue. Try the symbols for fire, ice, and air. Interesting! Maybe the 3 circles being colored differently is a clue. Try the symbols for fire, ice, and air. I mean, that makes sense, but that's only 3 buttons. And technically, fire, ice, and air is a word. 4-letter word, 3-letter word, 3-letter word. That's 10 letters. Close. 3 different languages. It's possible. That's a bad answer. Don't want to click on that. I would think Barbarossa, but I guess not. No, just because an S is not a rune. Same as the letters inside the robots and origins when you have zombie blood. Really? It is? Interesting. It's the name of the new zombies map. Have you already tried Thule or Whale because they're associated with the island of Thule? Fortnite, you streaming? No, this is the dumbest zombies DLC. Never buy another such a mermaid call again. Yeah, you need to. I'm not gonna worry. I'm not even gonna reply to that. Anyway, that's not helping there. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Someone invited me to a party. Interesting. I will have to not join them for just a moment. I'm not seeing any information. 3 hours ago, Treyarch allowing you to buy individual special skins, outfits directly now with COD points in Black Ops 3 rather than getting the metal split drops. Cool, that's actually really interesting. It's Black Ops 4 stuff. I'm not worried about that. Right now we're trying to sell new stuff. Okay. I'm not seeing anything else. I guess I'll leave this stream here. I will probably get on later and stream the... As people stream it, I'll probably stream and show you guys what they're doing. For those of you that don't have access to the game, I would recommend watching them better. But also those of you guys that are fans of watching me, like, so that you can hear my thoughts and ideas along with it. I know that's and I'll make sure to credit them 100% because I do not want to get in trouble with YouTube since I'm so new. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and leave a like on the video and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I will be back later today with a new stream on the as the streamers get back on to hunt the Easter egg again. As more information comes out, I will post to my Twitter, so go ahead and follow me there at jware014, and I will see. Oh, also quick announcement. For those of you guys that are Fortnite lovers that aren't big enough as a streamer to go ahead and play in the Pro-Am tournaments, the Fortnite Fridays and stuff, here's a good little option for you guys. I'm going to be putting on a tournament this Friday, starting at 5 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. It's going to follow the exact same rules as the Fortnite Friday tournaments. If you guys do want to join, please go ahead and message me on my Twitter page or on Xbox. Breath. Or on my Xbox game. Xbox account, LacrosseMan 2016, capital L, capital M. And if you guys want to join on that, the winning team gets a $25 gift card for both of them. So if you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and leave a like, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.